When the source of a man's wealth is not very clear to the masses and bad things are happening around him, people easily associate it with black magic, money rituals, voodoo, and cultism. And this has been the case for 36-year-old Zimbabwean businessman and millionaire Genius Ginimbi, who passed away in a shocking car accident on November 8th with 3 of his friends. The man, described as a party animal, is well known for his flamboyant lifestyle and his collection of exotic cars, amazing Versace mansion, and consistent display of the good life, parties after party, and living the best of life. The genius source of wealth for a long time has been like attempting to solve mathematics for many, especially for a man who didn't see the walls of quality education and labeled as a school dropout. After Ginimbi's tragic accident and death, the rumors about his source of income became stronger, with different shocking stories making the rounds on social media. Without wasting any time, let's look into some of his rumors. Hello guys, it's TCode here for African Glitz. Popular Zimbabwean businessman Genius Ginimbi Kadungure died on the spot on Borrowdale Road when his speeding Rolls Royce collided head-on with a Honda Fit and veered off the road, hitting a tree before catching fire. The fatal accident cost the life of 3 of his friends: Moana, who was celebrating her 27th birthday, Mozambique model Elisha Adamas, and Lumuba Karim, as they were driving back to Ginimbi'S Domboshava mansion. Ginimbi was pulled out of the car by helpers but collapsed and died minutes later, while the other 3 were burnt beyond recognition. And these shocking incidents alone have raised several eyebrows. Cult and black magic. Ginimbi's fatal passing has been associated with a cult group called Krishna Cult of Fame. According to some reports, in many posts from his Facebook account, a Ghanaian spiritual man who resides in Accra called Krishna Daniels was tagged in most of his posts. After his tragic passing, people quickly pointed out that his 3 friends were burnt beyond recognition into ashes while his own body was spared. Some believe he wasn't meant to die but was supposed to sacrifice the 3 friends to his cult. The Zambian Observer also alleged that the socialite was part of the Illuminati and he allegedly planned his own death and took people to die with him. Mary Tama, a popular Zimbabwean blogger and a prophetess called Jane Gasho, has disclosed how the dark life of Ginimbi was in the spiritual, being involved with dark spirits for wealth, and why it was used for sacrifice instead. According to her, the spirituality in Zimbabwe is evil and demonic. She claimed it was revealed that he traded his soul for money and was killed because he failed to offer the necessary sacrifices. The car he collided with. Another shocking incident that surprises people is the fact that the man in the car he collided with had less damage and his own car did not catch fire. At the same time, Ginimbi's purple Rolls Royce burnt beyond recognition. According to Airland reporter, the driver of the Honda Fit, which was involved in a head-on collision on that fateful Sunday morning, says the way he and his passengers survived was a miracle. In an interview with the Herald, the man, identified as Mr. Lucky Chikwanda, said although he is alive, he is still in excruciating pain after the accident. Explaining what happened, he narrated how he was coming from Atcliffe and going to Mount Pleasant with his friend when the accident occurred. "I remember just seeing the car coming towards us. The car was flying," he said. "The car encroached into my lane and the next thing I heard was a loud bang. It was so sudden and unavoidable," he said. He added that Kadungure's car had overtaken 2 cars at once and was trying to avoid a collision with his car when the accident occurred. Ginimbi prepared for his death. Another huge rumor going around is that genius Ginimbi Kadungure reportedly bought his own casket a week before his death. It is alleged that the casket was found in one of his spare bedrooms following his death. Lamborghini on fire. Unexplainable things also happened during his funeral on Friday, November 13th. His red Lamborghini caught fire and shocked funeral goers.
Yeah, put it up, babe. Overheating, I put it up, babe. You're overheating. What's the other coolant? Yes, yeah. Moana. Moana. This is happening live in Harare along Habit
The passing of his brother and mother. Ginimbi lost his younger brother at the age of 28 in 2019. Nothing much is known of him, and the reason why he died, his pictures are even difficult to find online. His mother, who passed on in January of 2020 after suffering from cancer, also got many believing that certain things are not normal. An unidentified woman claims in a WhatsApp voice note audio making the rounds that Ginimbi died because he failed to complete a certain ritual during his all-white party. The woman also claimed that she knew Ginimbi on a personal level and that he flaunted a certain ritual, hence his death. She added that washing hands with champagne was part of the rituals. This was something Ginimbi was fond of doing within most of his lavish exotic parties. Since his shocking death, Ginimbi's name has been perpetuated with controversy as conspiracies regarding his source of wealth trickle in. Regardless that the man was drinking, partying hard, and not being a responsible driver who cost his own life and the lives of 3 other individuals. His burial reportedly will be attended by just family and close friends who are expected to wear all white, synonymous with his trademark dressing for the lavish parties he used to host. His family confirmed the requirement, saying it was part of his funeral plan. In an interview with the Herald Arts, Ginimbi's eldest sister, Juliet, said her brother used to tell him that he wanted a huge send-off. Ginimbi's close friends are speaking out for him and debunking all the controversy and rumors circulating on social media like wildfire that the millionaire died as a result of rituals gone wrong. They say Ginimbi was a passionate, hard-working man who accumulated his wealth through his business acumen. They dismissed social media messages indicating that Ginimbi bought his own coffin and that he used juju to prosper. One of his closest friend, Brian Inyayua, said he worked with Ginimbi for a very long time and he fully understood how the late socialite accumulated his wealth. He said Ginimbi was focused and determined to make it in life and would not let anyone come between him and his vision, although he had his ups and downs. Another friend, Tazvi Makar, popularly known as Chief Jose, said Ginimbi was an inspiration to many youths and alluding that he used juju would be unfair since he was a businessman many youths looked up to. Another friend, Tino Tumbare, said there was no coffin in Ginimbi's house and people shouldn't be misled into believing rumors. He also said Ginimbi did not plan for his funeral arrangement and there is nothing like that. His housekeeper of 15 years also spoke out to reporters and said nothing but good things about the Zimbabwe businessman. Ginimbi's business manager, Charlene Nunens, who first confirmed his tragic passing on November 8th, also spoke out about his businesses and his wealth. She revealed that the late Ginimbi was a businessman whose empire stretched to neighboring companies including Botswana and South Africa.
He's big in gas. He's actually in the top 3 in the gas business in Botswana, which a lot of people were not aware of. With trucks, it's normal in business when you sell other trucks to buy more. So he wasn't selling to say I'm dying or selling because his business was going down, but he was selling because the trucks had depreciated and he was just upgrading to the next. You know the thing with Genius, that's why many people thought he wasn't working. He was excellent when it comes to creating a structure. His delegation was amazing. He knew how to delegate work, how to delegate duties. So there is actually an amazing structure, when it comes to his companies. It's just unfortunate that the brains, the person who would come up with new ideas, is gone now.
After the funeral service, Ginimbi's body was taken to his club before it was ferried home. Genius Ginimbi will be buried in his yard and will be buried according to Zimbabwe traditions, just like everybody else. Did you believe in any of these rumors, or do you believe Ginimbi's family and friends? Would you say black wealth and tragedy are often associated with cultism and black magic, especially when tragedy strikes? Let us know your opinion in the comment section down below. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and share. Don't forget to check out our channel for more interesting African stories and news we know you'll like. Subscribe to get notifications whenever we drop a new juicy video to keep you updated. Thanks for watching and see you on our next one.